Another notable free agent that just signed is KCP, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He left the Denver Nuggets to go to the Orlando Magic. Trevon, what are your thoughts on that signing for the Magic, and how do you think KCP will fit on this team moving forward?
I think this is going to be a great fit. I think he immediately comes in. He should be a starter, in my opinion, because one, he's not going to take the ball away from your stars. You have Paolo, you have Franz Wagner, you have Jalen Suggs, you have a guy like Cole Anthony. You have a lot of guys that are going to be more effective with the ball. And you think about KCP and his time in the NBA, he's never been a guy to have the ball in his hands. He's worked with LeBron, he's worked with Jokic, he's worked with Murray and AD. So I feel like he's just seamlessly going to fit in, going to bring veteranship. I think he's really going to help propel this team forward. I don't know how much different it'll be this year, but I really like what I saw from them. I think he addresses a need, shooting, to space the floor out, give Paolo and Franz that lane, being able to break the defense because we know when they get there, they're going to make the right decision. And then also defensively, he's going to be a really good point of attack defender on an already good defensive team. I think he's got the ability to navigate screens. You think about him being able to like guard different archetypes. He was on LeBron in many different spots in that playoffs, and he did a really good job. I think he's just going to bring everything you really need to this team. And I really do like this signing for the Magic because I feel like they're kind of a team under the radar in a way. I think they're on that same trajectory, maybe not as fast as the Thunder, but kind of how the Pacers were. They had some really good improvements, and you saw that this season. I think both of them are two parallel teams in their progression. I think they're going to continue to get better. I really like this fit. I think KCP was a perfect signing for this young Magic squad.
Yeah, I really like this signing for the Orlando Magic. And we talked about the Orlando Magic coming into this last season, right? And they were my pick for a team to surprise a lot of people. And they did just that. They are a team that I think a lot of people are overlooking just a little bit, maybe. But I think it is because they are a young and upcoming team. So they haven't really done a whole bunch yet, but I do think that they are a team on the come up right now. And I think KCP is a perfect signing for this team. They needed shooting. They were a team at the bottom in terms of 3-point attempts and efficiency from the 3-point line. They were a team that really pounded the ball inside, a team that scored a lot of their points from in the paint. And they are a big athletic team, which was great for them on the defensive end. They were one of the top defenses in the league. And offensively, they really like to drive into the paint and score within the 3-point line. But in the playoffs, that's something that kind of came back to haunt them a little bit. They were not as efficient from the 3-point line. They had stretches where they did hit 3-pointers, and that helped them in the series with the Cavaliers. But over the course of a series, over the course of a season, you need more 3-point shooting, and that's what KCP does. And he's also a two-way 3-point shooter. He can shoot the ball, and he provides you really good things on the offensive end, a really high IQ basketball player, but he also is a guy that can help you on the defensive end. We saw that in his championship run with the Nuggets. We saw that in his championship run with the Lakers as well. He is a guy that can help you space the floor on the offensive end, but is a really good addition on the defensive end. You can just imagine him beside Jalen Suggs in their backcourt and the defensive abilities that those two guys can bring to this team. So I think he definitely fits a need, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this team moves forward into the future and into this next season, because I think they had a really good season this last year. They lost in the first round, but I think that this is a really good jumping point for them moving forward, and we'll see how things turn out in the future.